And we are live on YouTube.
Excellent. How are we looking on Twitch? You may have to refresh to the screen to get it to load. I'm not sure.
Volume's good on my end.
Okay. Everybody else want to just do a quick volume check?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Okay. Fantastic. Then we are good to go. Did we
All right,
lose Justin?
perfect.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I would like to welcome everybody back to One Bad Roll, Suncrest Chronicles, where we have our lovely group of players, Kendra, David, Elle, and Joel. If you are a first-time visitor, thank you for coming to watch. If you are repeat, thank you even more for coming back. Last week was all technical difficulties, but this week I would just like to thank Syrinscape, Roll20, all of my players being here, and the fact that I'm jinxing it now, there will be no technical difficulties.
Absolutely.
Getting right into the game, though, last week we had a short session where we ended up doing a little bit of resolution, finishing up determining if somebody would be going to the proper sources of prison for proper sentencing length, and then also finding a book which could not be read because it was in Elvish. No one got blinded, no one got hurt, information was learned. We are going to cut back into the scene, panning down as Scorsese was leaving with some of these children to get them healed and put in their proper place. But in a good way. Not beat up, but actually in a position where they might be able to do something with their lives. What does everybody wish to do?
Scorsese's taking just the kids that were kidnapped and injured. Is that right?
100%. She's
Okay.
only taking those that do need the assistance.
Okay.
Should we run? Should we have Menethil come take a look at the book that we have?
Yes, that was what we were gonna do. So let's head over back to the arena.
I think before we do that, we must determine how we are going to get all of these miscreants and this woman here to justice, yes? Should we march them through the street? I think there are 1, 2, 3, 15 of them?
That would be 13.
13, including leader woman?
Including the woman.
Including leader woman. 13 of them.
Well, they're on the wagon, right?
Do you, I will bring you
I
now
remember we
to
put them in a wagon.
that scene. They were on a bed.
I thought we had them all gathered in, main bedroom chamber area, yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought we put them in a wagon outside.
Also, I will do a
Scorsese.
clarification as for location of where the other kids were found.
Okay.
Just in case anyone was wondering. I will get rid of that as well. So there was at the top of the room
Yes.
that you are currently in.
Right, that was child that was in sort of silo area, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will just move one of your tokens to be able to see that space.
Okay.
And then
Oh, there
the
is...
individual one
Woof.
was down here.
Ah, hidden door
Little
there,
hole in the
okay.
wall. Boom.
With lots of good food, yes, I recall.
Yes. But no, last they were left off, I will not move all of the tokens, but everyone was piled on that bed.
Right, or just in the room all tied together, yes? all around the bed and on the bed and whatnot. So we can march them through town. If you have wagon, Basil, we can put them on wagon. I do not have wagon.
No, they have a wagon outside, right? Or in the entrance?
Potato wagon.
There was one there. You can go move your token there to check the status of it.
And is big enough.
Why does this sound like there is no
Right.
wagon there?
Basil, go check wagon.
Goodbye. I am checking wagon. Oh, excuse me. Walk by these kids.
Oh, they're all tied up in the other room. I'm just
Yeah, they're all moved.
Okay,
Yeah.
This wagon is
So.
here.
Yep, that wagon's still there.
So wagon is what, maybe 10 by 6 feet-ish, something like this.
Yep, around that.
I am not so sure we can fit 13 teenagers in this wagon.
We all fit on the bed.
I think bed is quite a bit larger than wagon, if I'm being honest.
It's actually true. The bed is a fair amount larger than the wagon.
We can tie the rest that are able to walk to the wagon and march them through the streets.
Yes?
While there's discussing this, I am eating a potato.
I like that. They'll help pull the wagon.
Yes, exactly. So we don't have to do any manual labor because I'm quite tired.
So they're gonna act as horses, pulling 10 people.
If they don't like to be pulled, then they can start pulling.
It builds character.
Okay.
Alternative.
Does everyone agree to this idea?
Is option on table. Alternative, maybe one or two of us goes to guardhouse and lets them know what we have here. Maybe they come and take them into custody. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
That sounds smart.
That sounds better, to be honest. But
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
would be
how city folks work. So.
I can go alert the guards because I'm from here.
Yes. You
Yes.
know exactly where to go.
Okay.
Just to see this may matter, may not. Everyone roll me a history check with advantage.
All right.
Why would I get advantage?
I will explain once the rolls come in.
21.
Okay, well,
Okay, yeah, you guys got a high enough consensus.
Wow.
You still have 3 people tied up in a different warehouse.
Yeah, I remember them.
Correct. So 16 in total.
Yes.
Viettervesk will accompany Poppy through dangerous city streets.
Okay.
Are you gonna leave the? I'm gonna whisper this to you. Are you gonna really leave the children by themselves to watch the children?
I think.
As you're discussing this, I am sharpening my claws.
You know,
I'm gonna be like-
you're out of rage at this point, right?
No.
Yes. Actually, last.
No,
game
I
you
am
did-
outside
you-
of rage.
Yeah.
You
but I
dropped
do
your,
have.
You have
like,
rages left, but you're not
I have
currently
rage
raging. Okay. Do you
No,
have?
I
He
am-
still does have some.
I was gonna say, do you
claws.
have claws even when you're not in
I
rage? Okay. All right.
It's more like nails that look like a villain on like a Disney
Right.
movie.
So
like
super
Kendra has.
super goth nails. Got it. Okay. All right.
No, my nails are like silver and white. Yeah. It's just when I rage, all of me becomes.
I think children seem afraid enough of werewolf to not be problem, and they are all tied up.
I just would feel more comfortable if there's some stone father, backup.
We are not
because,
doing anything more Stonefather. No, this is not
Hey, it worked
happening.
pretty well. So
Viettervesk is
far, so-
walking out of room at this point.
Wait.
It
So
doesn't
we'll
take
get
much
there.
to catch up to him.
Yeah, right.
But-
I
but-
am rushing. I am speed walking out of room, and you are just like strolling beside me. Yes.
But yeah, you do make it to the guards. You get inside. It's still relatively early because you handled this pretty early on in the day. There is a young woman at the front desk. Yes, how may I help you?
I'm gonna lean against the counter, kind of like I own the place. Yeah, we just, handled the whole missing children problem. Well, they are found and they're sitting in a warehouse along with a very angry elven woman, and I didn't get paid enough to deal with the cleanup of this, so...
Elven woman is very, very bad criminal. She has murdered many, many people and children in city.
What he said.
I'm Eileen. Do you have a contact so I can confirm this information I'm being told?
I mean, we were hired by a child.
No, we were hired by person whose name I cannot remember at this time.
Hansia Pumara, of course.
Yes, this man.
Absolutely. Just give me 1 minute and I can confirm this. She will walk into the back room. 30 seconds later, come back. Yes, you were the small contingent that was looked to investigate this, correct?
Correct. Small but powerful contingent.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the small bit, but yes.
Absolutely. Well, where may they be so we can investigate? Come pick them up. And you said that there was a dangerous criminal there as well. What makes her so dangerous? Because this may affect how it is handled.
She's killed many
Yes.
children,
Okay.
including one in an alleyway a couple days ago, but that's besides the point.
Yes.
And, yes, she's just horrible.
In that case, we could send a captain, or if he's available, if the situation requires it.
I mean, are the
I
children
could-
of this city not important enough to you to send out your best?
Roll persuasion. We care dearly for the children of the city, but our best is the individual who's in charge of the city for the guard. And well, even if he may be available, I don't know if sending him is something that directly makes sense. Knowing the
So
level of the problem.
there
Not knowing?
are 15 strong teenage human or similar flesh person youth. And one elven woman who leads them. I do not know that she is particularly dangerous at this time, as we have subdued her, and they are all tied and bound tightly together. But I said not dangerous, I said but very bad criminal woman who must have book thrown at her for all of horrible things she has done.
Oh, yes, 100%. We will speak with all the individuals and do our best to throw every book possible that need be thrown.
All books!
And I mean, don't try, you should do for the safety of the citizens of this city.
I'm sorry that I did not say it exactly the way you wish to hear it.
It's quite alright, I will forgive you on this count.
Right, and we can bear witness to some of her crimes, but also children that she forced to do criminal behavior also bear witness.
Okay. Well, additionally, we will also want to speak with each of you, as a group is fine, about what happened, so we can have the full story from both sides as well. Zone of Truth will be employed, just so you are aware, since this has become, since reported, this is an official investigation.
I have no reason to tell lie.
I mean, why are you interrogating us like we did anything wrong? I feel like,
Oh, we're not.
that's
We are confirming details. There is many times where criminals rat out their own contacts.
Oh, we are not criminal.
Then you should be fine.
Of
And
course.
I would like to clarify, it was only 3 of us that were there. It was me, this rock man, and another sorcerer, very powerful. So the 4th one that tagged along with us at the beginning was not a part of it.
You are forgetting Basil.
I'm not gonna say my head. He's man. Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. He was in the background the whole time. I misspoke.
Poppy, roll deception.
Oh.
Yes, he was integral to our efforts and helped very much to subdue
23!
children safely and without injury.
Well, I'm glad that you are there. I'm going to assume, man, and I do not know how old you are since you are made of stone. To remind people of details they may have forgotten.
I am Stoneborne.
Oh,
We have no man or woman. We are just what we are.
very interesting. You learn something new every day. Either way, I will send with you a contingent to go gather up what you have. Then we can resolve this situation.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to pull Viettervesk very forcefully, even though he's made of rock, as best as I can away from this woman so I can scold you and be like, Viettervesk, the werewolf thing.
Yes, I understand why you would be concerned, but I am not going to just lie to them. They're going to catch us out in lies, and it is not necessary.
You don't think this might be a small problem?
I believe Basil and Seyrena and you and myself have done good thing for city, and it will be recognized.
You roll a history check.
Who?
I might Poppy.
Okay.
I might be able to give you a little bit of a gimme to help out.
History, you said, right?
History.
Yes.
18 is good roll.
With an 18, you may actually want to push harder to have this handled by the I want to say commander of the city.
Okay.
Is this option? I thought we had left already.
Why is that? What is the logic behind that?
The logic behind it is the commander has probably seen more weird stuff than any other of the guards since he is a war hero. So he's seen magical effects and people turn and help the other sides and all of that stuff. So telling him, hey, this person's a werewolf is probably your best bet, especially because Zone of Truth is involved.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to tell Viettervesk, I don't think normal city folk will take kindly to werewolves in their city, so we probably need to convince this lovely woman to get us the highest order she can give us.
I am perfectly willing to have as much help as is needed. I see no reason not to, but we're literally standing outside door now. We go back in?
I guess so. I mean, we don't want to risk the safety of Basil.
You think having a commander will assist in Basil being accepted?
I'm hoping.
It is not normal in society here for good people to be accepted depending, no matter their appearance.
There's not a lot of good people left in the world, let's just put it that way.
I see.
So the information that you know, Poppy, during the war, he was a captain, but his brother appointed him to the rank of commander upon the redevelopment of established government and guards and all that. When 50 years ago, everything started to get handled. When the elves were dealt with. His greatest deed is being tortured for 2 years straight and biting half of his tongue off so he could not properly give out information even if his will broke.
Damn. Okay, would I
At
know
least
his name?
that's so it's told. Yes, his name is Lythander. Lythander Danders.
Okay.
She didn't get lucky on the naming front.
So I guess we will go back inside.
Yes.
Alright, you head back
Viettervesk
inside.
is by Puppy's side.
Yes. The men who will be accompanying you, men and women, men is just the general term, will be there in about a minute. Is there something else I can help you with?
Actually, it's just occurred to me that the woman that we're holding hostage is a greater threat than we thought, and she has threatened to, we need to speak to your commander. I'm so sorry. I just.
What has she threatened? I'm sorry, but if you want the commander to handle this, it's gonna have to be up front on the information.
It's very sensitive information.
Could you write it down as she hands you a piece of paper?
If I wrote it down, it becomes even more sensitive. It's best whispered upon the wind to vanish. So if I could speak to him directly, it's a life or death situation. I don't think you understand.
Roll
Someone will die.
Viettervesk will take step forward, putting hand on Puppy's shoulder and say, "Woman has threatened to kill everyone involved in her capture, and burn any and everyone who she believes is responsible. And I will also cast guidance on Kendra as do so."
Absolutely. I'm perfectly fine with it being involved in that, because it's definitely against something that the Stone Father will believe. Roll the d4.
Does she also get benefit of my help action?
She will, because you actually mentioned the threat that she did indeed utter.
Okay, excellent.
Well, on that note, I can easily actually he is available at the moment now. He is finishing up with his lunch, but he does not mind being bothered for things like this if they matter. But if this is a prank or joke, as has happened before, the charge for that is 50 gold pieces.
Okay, sure. Just point me in the direction.
Viettervesk, make an insight check. Because I can see the face.
He's not good.
That's enough. She's not trying to hide it whatsoever. You would have failed if you got a 5 or lower.
Okay.
That amount is basically saying, don't prank call the police. It usually never actually gets charged. It's
Okay.
a deterrent.
So, wait, people will tell lies to guards? This is very unwise.
I agree. Either way, with that, she will hit a stone 3 times. Okay, perfect. If you go up the stairs and to the right,
Hold, I am interested in
floor.
stone. What is the situation with stone?
I'm just gonna walk away while he's talking about stone.
Arcana check.
Arcana, okay. It's 10.
That's enough. Simplified version of ascending stone.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Knocking the stone on the counter shakes another stone.
I see, okay. Alright, I will follow Poppy where she go.
Okay. And you will go up. You can see that this building doesn't really have windows. But following it, there will be a door which you open, and sitting in a very well-appointed office that's minimally dressed. It has artwork in it, but it's decent. Couple of war trophies. Is a man known as Lythander Dandris. He looks to be in his early 50s, about 5'8". He looks like a retired athlete. So he has wide shoulders. You can tell he is muscular and strong. Maybe an extra chin in a bit. Quite the belly. Sitting there, he just finished eating. You can see some crumbs on the desk that he's wiping off. Now, I'm going to see if the accent will actually pick up. Hello. How are you?
I'd alright. Actually, no. Is he alone in this room?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? The name is Poppy, and I will reach my hand out to shake his hand.
Offers out a handshake and gives you a very stern handshake.
And I am called Viettervesk, son of Stonefather. It's pleasure to make acquaintance.
Absolutely. And he will, again, full-on strong handshake.
Yes, I will shake hands with equal strength.
Very good handshake. How may I help you?
Yes, you know the missing children situation that the city was plagued with?
I was not aware, but if it's a low-level problem, it's probably not reached me yet.
A little bit concerning that missing children is a low-level problem, but besides that,
It's more
well,
evident and what we can do. I can't handle everything.
Sure, I'm quite sure you're a busy man. But anyways, we solved this problem, and we currently have, 15 children, Viettervesk?
There are, yes, I believe total 15 children and one woman elf who has been leading them and forcing them into crime. Children, I don't know. I'm not very understanding of how age works with you fleshy being people, but they are almost full adult size.
Okay.
But the real reason we're here is, it's due to, a sensitive matter. We need your help, maybe? I mean, okay, it was a lot of children. I mean, 15, you know, like Viettervesk said, they weren't exactly children, basically
not
adults.
waste my time.
There's a werewolf in our party, and we don't need anyone else to know. Obviously, he's a good guy, he helped us, but if one of your guards were to help collect these 15 young adults, I mean, you know.
He has advantage on this because of his experiences. He will think for a second and just, okay, hold on. Werewolf as in curse or werewolf as in gift?
I do not know what is difference.
The better one.
He is not evil person.
There's a story I've been told by my brother. Let me come check. And with that, he will go check this out personally.
Okay. Good, yes, come, quickly.
Guards will come. The handling of the children is very respectful. Same with the woman, but it's a little bit more of an assertive nature. Does anybody have any interactions they want to have with the guards before we cut to the important part?
No, but I just want to, like, apologize to the child, I guess. Be like, sorry about this, you know.
It's okay.
I completely forgot that happened.
Did not.
Like,
What child?
You're with another child.
She
sorry.
she
Young
kissed
adult.
one of the teenagers to distract him. I totally forgot about that.
Oh.
Based off the reaction, I'm gonna guess I was a bad kisser.
Oh god, I can't break your heart this young in life. No, you're gonna break a lot of hearts, kid. And I'm just like punch his shoulder.
But not yours.
Find me in 5 years and then we'll talk.
Okay. That gets left on that note.
Viettervesk has nothing specific to say to guards.
Okay. There is either time before the guards get there or while the guards are doing the more roundup. Do Basil and Seyrena have anything?
So I would have like sort of walked back to, you know, Seyrena after those two left, and so I would have had 2 potatoes,
Absolutely.
and then I take a potato and I bring it back and I give it to Seyrena.
An
And
uncooked potato.
yes. And then I would have sat down on the bed and just sort of curl up into like a fetal position and sort of just started snoozing.
I'll just scratch your ears.
Yeah, I'll do the little thing, sort of like the leg thing with the dogs. Yeah.
That's okay. The guards get there. They're slightly confused. Then they wake you up. And they will start to process and gather up the children, bring everyone to the precinct. That will all be handled. Staying in this space. Actually, no. This would be done back in his office. You would, the 4 of you would be called in.
So this is back in his office, right?
Back in his office.
Okay.
The 4 of you will be called in.
Can we switch to city map and see where exactly that is in city?
Yes, we can.
And just FYI, I just realized I did not have background sounds on with Syrinscape, and I have activated it on my end. Could somebody confirm that you can still hear me and everybody else okay, and background noise is coming through on stream?
I will do it right now on mine.
Yeah. Okay, you
I can hear you.
Do you hear the city voices sounds in background?
And I can hear. I don't hear any city voices on the stream, or even just now.
You don't hear it on stream?
Mm-mm.
I'll try restart. I'll try starting it and stopping.
I mean, I can hear it on my side, so it should be working on stream. Let me turn volume up maybe and see.
Yeah, I hear it now. I hear background sounds.
All right. So yes, the area is here.
Okay, yes, that's what I thought. Okay.
What you are up in his office. You are brought any sort of refreshments that you might require. So, I am told that one of you is special.
I look.
I think we would have explained situation to Basil on way, I think.
So
I will let Poppy do explaining, as this was her idea.
Yeah, so you are aware that the fact that you are a werewolf will probably come out, especially because of Zone of Truth. They will be asked, did you see anything out of the ordinary? That may prompt people to bring up the fact. So this is to establish that you're not some bloodthirsty, vicious monster who's here to rip everyone apart. We're going to check for involvement, but first, what do you have to say?
I'm Basil. I'm here to experience the world before I have to grow up and do what my mom does.
Persuasion.
Telling the truth.
It's why it's persuasion. Okay. Does anybody else have anything to throw in?
Oh, I can throw this in. And I take out a piece of candy corn and throw it on the table.
He just laughs a bit to himself.
As I said before, Basil was important part of our ability to capture and hold these criminals for your guards to collect, and we could not have done job well without his assistance.
Well, I have no problem with you doing what you do, but be aware that if you do break the law, I will not hold quarter, and I will treat you the same as I would anyone else.
Okay. What are these rules? Do you have like a book? Like a list? I recently learned you can't kill people.
He'll go over to the shelf and get the thickest tome that Basil has ever seen. Technically, these are all the laws.
Okay. Is there like a summary or like a shortened one?
Are you curious about and follow the judgment of this Stoneborne? He will he'll keep you right.
Yes, this is good advice. Stonefather guides all of my actions.
Okay. Okay.
But, and I will reference to Captain. I will be honest, I am not very familiar with your city's specific guidelines.
That is fine. It's more a case of laws are similar in most places. If it's a small thing, we overlook it if the person's oblivious.
Okay. Then I suppose, are we done?
I believe so. Where will you be staying, just in case I need to follow up?
Good question. We are currently staying in Gladiatorio Campground. But I do not know if we will continue to reside there or not.
Okay. When you find a place to stay, just inform us of where you are. For the time being, of course.
Okay, I think this is a reasonable request. We can do this. That way, when you have more need of our assistance, we will be easily available.
He will just nod his head and offer out handshakes.
And if you want to see, a really good show, we are actually performing in the arena later this week, so,
Never miss it. What group are you?
Her name's Poppy.
Poppy's Posse.
Oh, yes, Poppy's Posse.
Wonderful.
Would he know about Poppy already? Since Poppy has fought and he just said he never misses it?
Probably not. He's probably seen her fight.
Yeah, but don't really.
She probably
remember.
hasn't left an impression on him yet. Like, she has less than 10 matches. She has a very good record, but it's still up and comer.
Alright, well, unless anybody else says anything, I think, do we go at this point?
Did you guys tell me about him asking whether I was a gift or a curse?
No, he said that while...
Right, but I don't know he said that, right?
No, you do.
Okay.
No, you don't.
No, he was not there.
It's just the two.
So again, I left all of that explanation to Poppy, so I would have to defer to her as far as what she shared.
I probably would have told the truth because we're gonna have to be put in a zone of truth.
Okay, so in that case, yes, Basil, you would have known that he did say that.
Okay. I'm gonna add. Has he introduced his name to me?
Yes. Lythander Dangerous.
Mr. Dangerous.
Yeah.
you seem to know about. I sort of go in and whisper, but my hands are actually claws. So
Yep.
like my special case. Do you know of any others?
No. And all I know is that when my brother's drunk, sometimes he talks about fighting alongside a woman who was a controlled beast. And he swears she turned into an animal.
Okay. And from that, you gathered that there are ones with curses and one with blessing?
Well, that's what he says. So I just went with what he tells me. He's smart.
Oh. Alright. You speak of my mother.
That's interesting.
What'd you say about my mama?
Only good things so far.
That's actually real funny. I should check something real quick.
Unless, because you said your brother. Wait, is this?
He said his brother.
Yeah, and is Mr. Dangerous a human?
Yes. Well, I wasn't aware that you turned into a bear.
No, I do not.
If your mom does, then yes, it would have been her.
No, I am a wolf.
Ah.
My mother is a wolf.
In that case, it would not have been your mom.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
I'm sure she is a lovely
she turned
woman.
White?
Though. I wasn't there. I do not know.
Interesting. Question: do I know about the other werebeasts?
Roll history. You may have picked up little bits here and there from the very little conversation that would have been had about it, but probably not. So let's see what you get. Yeah.
Oh.
This is news to you.
Maybe that's why Mama sent me out. To make new friends. Alright, Mr. Dangerous. You don't seem so dangerous. And I tip him I tip him a gold. And I leave.
You go to leave, he shakes your hand, and he puts the money back in your palm, going, if I were to accept that, I could be charged with accepting a bribe.
Oh. Okay. How do I don't know the rules. How do I show you that I like you?
Be a good person.
Okay, that's just a problem because I don't know what is. I am a good me.
There you go.
Okay.
He's now holding the door like.
I look at my party, which I assume has already about to leave. Like, oh,
We're waiting on you.
yes, I leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Viettervesk will shake his hand stronger than last time.
Roll me an athletics check, actually.
I can do this. It's not.
Let's see how this plays out.
Is
I do
10.
not have
Very
any
average.
here yet.
Did he literally roll 1?
Yes.
Oh,
So he wasn't expecting it because he was just dealing with the confusion.
sure.
Like, how do I get this kid to leave?
Sure, I just walk up and grab his arm and shake, yes.
And he's like, whoo! And you feel like a couple of his bones crunch a little bit.
Is pleasure to make acquaintance.
Absolutely. He's shaking his arm, but that's the only sign of pain that he's showing. His face never changed.
Okay. I leave.
All right. As you guys are leaving, you can see that the children are being brought questioned. From the other room, anyone with 15 or above passive perception will hear the dude turned into a, like a humidog. It was crazy. And they're like, of course he did. Yep, Absolutely, he did.
I put my hands in my pocket.
All right, but with that, you guys get to leave, and you have pretty much the rest of the day yourself, because midday was when you spoke with Scorsese. And that probably took no more than an hour to handle in total, with like the 15 minutes of travel time, because you knew how to get there efficiently.
Question.
Yeah.
While they were doing, they were getting the guards, would me and Seyrena have short rested?
You absolutely could have.
Yes.
It would have been the combination of that and the time in the office. Because
Okay.
like no one was doing anything overtly strenuous. It could have been a short rest for the entire group.
Oh, excellent. Am I correct in my recollection that we still need to collect payment for job?
Yes. Actually, no, you were paid up front.
I don't remember. Was it entire amount or was it just partial? I don't recall.
It was
I think
said
it was
that
partial.
it was so. From Lucas, it was entire, and you keep what you find.
Oh, right. Did you find anything?
Now there is a chance that Hanzir would give you more, because he really wanted it solved.
Okay. Out of game
He
question.
didn't say that he would, but there is a chance that he will. But you're out of game question.
Right. Is gold gonna be important? Because my character doesn't care about gold. Should I
It's
care
all
about gold?
going. At this, it's all going to depend. It depends on what paths you guys go down, who you get involved with. The answer is yes, no, maybe.
Okay.
Viettervesk.
Poppy,
Oh, go ahead, Bob. No, you first. You first.
I was just gonna say, we all know Poppy loves money, so she probably would have followed up on that.
Sure. And
So got one of us is agreed.
along those lines, Viettervesk at least will have learned that silver and gold make life easier here on surface.
Yes, 100%. In that case, we can play it out, or you can just roll persuasion with advantage because you will have someone helping you.
Stonefather will help Poppy to make sure we get the best deal possible.
Roll d4.
Roll a
You should
4.
inspire yourself.
If
Oh.
it's a bardic inspiration, it will not be there. But if it's GM inspiration, you totally can.
How much money are we talking about?
You don't know.
We are just barely above average at this point.
So
Alright, I'm gonna just spend my GM inspiration. on
okay,
it.
cool.
You got it, man. You got a +6.
True.
So I roll a d6.
No,
No,
you
roll a
roll
D-
d20
roll a D20.
one time.
It's just a reroll.
Oh, so should I just roll persuasion?
Is it reroll with advantage though, or just once? Is
Yeah.
with advantage? Okay.
Yeah, it's redoing the roll.
Oh, 25! 25!
So sorry.
With
Every
a
bit helps.
25, you have a choice.
Okay.
You can either each get an additional 25 gold, or you can have your lodgings covered for a week at an inn.
I do not know what value of inn stay is here.
Roll history.
Poppy, can you help me? Is this good deal or not? Because I don't know.
Anybody can make the roll.
If Poppy rolls,
Yeah.
it should be a lower DC, right? Because she lives.
She knows the area,
Anyone
yes.
can make the roll. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
I got
Oh,
a nat
wait.
20.
Oh,
I-
yeah, absolutely.
I will just not.
So the worst of inns equal it to about 5 copper a day, but that's not including food.
Right.
High end, you're looking at about 2 gold a day, 1 meal included.
I mean,
Per
one
person,
of our
right?
party members eats
Yeah.
raw potatoes, so...
So we're looking at somewhere between... What is that?
It's similar value.
This is like 2 gold. This is like, what, 2,000 copper?
No. Because it's just for a week.
200 copper.
200
Yeah,
copper.
200
200
yeah.
copper per
Yeah,
day.
For like the higher end sort of like
Okay. So we're looking at
that-
anywhere between 5 and 200 copper per day. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we take gold, personally.
No, absolutely. Everyone can add an additional 25 gold.
Excellent.
That's on the condition that you inform Lucas of the fact that this is handled.
Yes.
I think that is okay to do, yes?
Yeah.
We tell the kid that his kid friends or not friends are handled.
His kid,
Okay.
not friends, yes.
So, as a group, you guys head in that direction. You see where his stand is. Roll perception.
All of us?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Ah, a 9.
Okay.
But passive is 15 if it matters.
Passive 15. Oh, it absolutely may.
Everybody
See
else got
how
much
good
better rolls
he
though, so.
Does on this. Because he is not clearly visible.
But maybe he is kind of visible.
Everybody but Viettervesk
Sure.
sees him on the roof of his tent with a knife in his mouth, looking at you guys.
Yes.
Hey, where is child? He's not
I'll
here.
point out to the tent.
Oh,
I chuck a potato at him.
I have to remember to look up when I am not at home.
Roll me dexterity. Yeah. This is to see if you hit. Yeah. You chuck a potato, he rolls out of the way.
Wait,
Lands on the ground.
hey, why are we throwing potatoes?
That was good.
But
All
you are
right.
better.
How do I know that you're not illusions?
I will
Okay.
touch him. Yeah.
Viettervesk will jump up and down and make big bang noise on ground.
All right, cool. You're cool. Oh, you're the people who I gave the money to the guy to then help.
Yes,
Right?
we talked to you. We had a conversation.
There's I don't remember the stone guy's name. There is Ceres,
Yeah.
Basin, and Poppy.
Yeah, good job.
I am Viettervesk, son of Stonefather.
All right, Viettervesk. I'll try to remember that. All right, cool. How's it going?
Oh yeah. We kicked the butt of the person that was kidnapping the kids, and we turned her to jail.
Why would you kick her in the butt? That's a soft spot. It wouldn't really hurt.
Well, I wanted to rip her throat out.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that, Basil. We don't do that.
Like,
Yes, but
like,
they said no.
like, are you talking like reach in and twist and pull, or like with a blade, or like, because like I've totally done that before, you know? I've totally done
You
it.
have.
Does he seem to be telling truth? I have many doubts with 25 natural 20.
Okay, cool. Viettervesk.
Yes.
He is trying to sound cool.
Yes.
He has no clue really what he's saying. He's just saying
Yes.
it. He's a kid.
Yes.
No matter how the seriousness of the work he does, he's still a child. Basil, same thing. Poppy. Kids ripped out throats.
I'm gonna just be like hesitant, like, oh, okay.
I lean over and I sniff him. You have not tasted blood.
I'll taste right now. And he cuts his thumb and tastes it. Ow!
As will I. I cut myself.
Oh my god, please, can we stop?
Stonefather, help me.
Either way, oh, now I'm bleeding. I didn't think ahead. He's gonna be holding his thumb for the rest of the conversation.
Viettervesk will bandage thumb.
Thank you.
Not Basil's thumb!
So it's taken care of, right?
Yes. Evil woman is in custody and we have been told will stay locked away for many decades.
Cool. Is she, like, staying here, or is she going to, the island?
To island.
Cool.
She's very bad woman.
Good thing she's off the streets, then.
You should try not to lie about murdering people or you may also find yourself on island.
Roll persuasion. Not because it's true, but because you believe it.
I do believe it. 22.
He looks at you like a kid that just got caught fighting and didn't realize it was serious until now. Right.
You
I have a
are
higher calling.
good boy. You should let world know you are good boy.
I will. As he storms off in a direction, confidently.
Okay. But we're not getting paid by him, right?
Oh, he's already giving you his money.
Okay,
You've already gotten all the extra money. You just had to inform him.
Okay.
What's going down.
All right.
When he's gone, can I see what's in his tent?
Yes. Roll investigation.
Why?
Because.
Oh.
Okay, cool. You would say nothing, but you look at the bottom of the table.
Are you ransacking his place?
And
What is
there's a
happening right now?
drawer that he built into the bottom of the table.
He has a drawer in the bottom of his table.
Yes.
Is it locked?
Doesn't appear to be locked.
I point it out to my friends and I say, "Little kid has a little treasure box here."
Nice.
Why are you snooping through private property? This is listen to your stone friend. We don't do that. It's not okay.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Basil, we should definitely not open the drawer to see what is inside.
Right.
I point towards Poppy and I
Roll
say,
insight, Basil.
I don't think I need to do it.
Oh, that's fine. That's enough. You get it.
No.
Say,
No, drawer belongs to boy. Leave alone.
Yes, it belongs to drawer to the boy, not for us to investigate what is inside.
Okay. Mr. Danger said I should do in the city what Big Stone Guy says. So I don't touch this.
Yes, is excellent choice.
Okay. Even
Before
though
we leave this scene, does Poppy or Seyrena give in to the itch?
I want to know so bad.
Out of game, I want to know, but I think Seyrena would be like, "Don't do it."
I would do this. Okay, Poppy would do this. As like we leave, not to go look in the drawer, I would like stumble into the table, hoping the drawer would open, and I could be like, "Oops."
Roll sleight of hand.
16.
Okay, so because it's not locked, you will be successful and it will look like you fell and stumbled. You fall and you just slip your hand under and pull.
Oh, Poppy, are you okay? Here, let me help you up.
Sorry, I'm so clumsy.
The
sometimes.
moment that it opens, a stream of red paint just goes
Ah!
all over you.
It's blood! Oh my god, Poppy, are you dying?
No, just learning my lessons.
I point towards Poppy and I start laughing and I fall down laughing.
If you look inside the drawer, there is simply a note that says "Gotcha."
Ooh, that kid's good.
See, Basil, what did we learn?
We learn he is a crafty one.
Well, and if you put your nose into boxes that don't belong to you, you will get paint in face.
Hey, I just fell. I didn't open it.
I am much faster than Poppy.
Really though? Did you just fall? Really?
Roll deception. Let's see if you get figured out.
I'm
15.
Ah!
She fell.
Yes, okay. Be more careful.
Okay,
doing
cool.
cartwheels at the back, showing off my agility.
You're doing them. You're halfway getting over, then landing on your feet.
No, I have advantage on these.
May I ask why?
Like to like not danger sense to like.
This isn't a dangerous trap.
Are you notably a danger to yourself when you do cartwheels?
In that case, if you get a mirror so you can see yourself, then I would say maybe you could game it that way. Oh.
On a side note, I just want to say as a DM when I'm running a game, I love having characters in my game like Poppy who can't help but push every single button you put in front of them. It's so much fun.
Oh, it's gonna kill me, but you know what?
Yup.
But with that, one task you have is to find what you're doing next. Number 2, where you are staying. If you would like to inquire into the different districts and the options, that is totally a possibility.
Viettervesk wonders if I can leverage my celebrity to find us nice place for a reasonable price.
Do you have a background feature for that, or are you just using the fact that you are unique?
I am using Far Traveler background, which says I can parlay my attention into access to people and places I may not otherwise have for me and companions. Noble lords, scholars, merchant princes, to name a few, may be interested in hearing about me and my people.
Yes, in that case, you definitely would. The location that you would be able to is in the games district,
Okay.
and I should have it on the... I am on the wrong layer, and I'm constantly shifting my map around. Oh no, I see why it's happening. Now the map's on the right layer. But the location that you would get on the map, it is in... It would be here, the Gilded...
Okay.
So we wouldn't go to the wealthy place, like the Mioro estate, because he mentioned merchant prince.
You mean where the mayor lives?
Yeah. Well, the mayor would have like guest rooms.
It's true, and with the mayor, this would present the opportunity.
Or
This would directly get you to that level.
what about gladiatorial estate? What is this?
That is where the champion and anyone he chooses to have live there lives. That
Awesome.
that could also be a possibility.
What does everybody think?